7 a.m., I loaded up my mower and walked 3 blocks to a small white house with a sagging porch. An elderly man named Harold lives there, 91 years old. A retired postal worker now barely able to stand without a cane. His front lawn looked like it hadn't been touched in months. Grass past my knees. Vines wrapped around the mailbox. A bright orange sticker on the door read, "Final notice, HOA violation." The fine? $600. He told me he'd tried to save up, but ended up spending the last of his money on his heart meds. Said he'd rather face the fine than skip his prescription. So I told him to sit on the porch and relax. I'd handle it. I'd just finished trimming around the walkway when a black SUV pulled up. A woman stepped out, clipboard in hand, HOA badge swinging from her neck. She asked if I was licensed. I said no, I'm just his neighbor, helping. That was enough for her. She pulled out her phone and said she was filing a formal complaint. Said I was in violation of HOA landscaping codes and registered worker unauthorized activity. I pointed back at Harold, who was sitting quietly in a folding chair, watching. He raised his hand and waved. Whispered, "He's helping me." She didn't even look at him. Said the rules are the rules. She called security. A few minutes later, a private patrol car showed up. The officer told me to pack it up or be detained. For trespassing. I stood still. Looked at Harold. Looked at the officer. Then quietly said, "No, sir. I'm finishing this yard." They didn't cuff me. But they wrote me up to a $150 citation for unauthorized landscape work. As they drove off, Harold reached out, gripped my wrist, and said, "They saw weeds. You saw me." That hit me hard. I'm coming back next week, and the one after that. Because what's the point of rules if they punish kindness? If you believe no one should be punished for helping the elderly, drop a comment, share this story, and hit like.